This European Cricket Network event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software and Paramatch.
That's been clipped out through the covers. Well, two fielders run towards each other, and I would have thought one of them could have got it, but no, it goes through for 4 runs. First boundary of this match 14. Well, whatever the discussion was, clearly the instructions were not adhered to. He's been bowled neck and crop. Oh, Tunka Kandel, he's on his way. I saw John Gray in the chat say something about Kandel lighting the way and that sort of thing. No, he's not going to. He's gone. Oh, where's he off to? Well, Patel goes for a wander, and he's going to have to keep walking to the dugout as he's been caught. Where were you going?
Yeah, this is poor. This is not good, and it just kind of feels that the revolving door of United batters is going to start going here because, well, he's probably about almost, I reckon, 1.5 meters, 2 meters outside of his crease at the point of impact here.
Lincoln, you missed it. That power play was done. Only 12 for 2. Goodness me. Oh, edged uppishly, but he's found the gap this time as third man came in the circle, and so did a deep backward point, and that gets through for 4. Boundary. Yeah, they have to. We're into the 4th over here. Something's got to go for Zero United. Well, that's straight into middle, and it's been flicked around the corner, and that's going to run away for 4 runs.
I'm 22. That helps.
It's been lofted down the ground. Fielder sets himself and takes a good outfield catch. Well done. That is Michael Nazir down here in front of us, in front of the commentary position. Safe as houses into the hands, and he is very happy about that. Oh, Basnet, he's on 11. See if he can get going. He's pushed that, gets past the point fielder, takes a dive. That's going to beat the fielders for 4 runs.
Last ball then potentially of this 5th.
Oh, castled. And there we go. That's the end of Basnet. That's the revenge for that 4 that was hit earlier in this over. And Mebel, he has the last smile on his face. 2 for 5 from his over. And Zero United descend further into the unknown. 27 for 4 after 5. Boyan lives to fight another day. And he swings at this. And that is astonishing. What a ripper. Oh, my goodness. No right to take that catch, Charlie, and he's taken a perler.
He's launched himself at this. He's probably covered about, I reckon, 5 foot in the air alone. That is a stunning catch.
That's fantastic stuff. Can't keep the man out of the game. That is indeed Venkatesh who took that ripper. That's been punched out. That's going to get to the boundary, though. No one's going to be able to stop that.
We're waiting on them, but, yeah, their spaces are filling up slowly.
There you go. So back to live action now, and it's a catch taken down the ground. Well, blink if you miss it. The new bowler comes on. Renzi Jacob has had success immediately.
Good comeback from Adade. They've got to give credit where credit's due.
Absolutely. The bowlers have been on song in this game, bowling really well. And that is the slow finger raised by the umpire and says, you are indeed on your way. And that is Powdell. He is gone for a first bowler. And suddenly, Renzi Jacob is on a hat-trick. Hat-trick ball coming up. Can Renzi Jacob pick up a hat-trick here? Well, no. Big swipe. Well, the answer is definitely no.
Dross on the 3rd.
Oh, yeah, true. Hit uppishly and finds the gap, and it's going to get through the boundary. 4 runs.
But it's going to be tough to defend whatever they get to.
Yeah, definitely. A bit slower, has to wait on it. It goes straight up in the air and over the boundary line for a Maximo. 51 for 7 is the score. Big hit. That's gone more up than across. 2 fielders converging. Michael Nazir leaves it for Mehboob Ali, and quite rightly so. Why would you try to take away from the big man? Safe as hands on the field, takes the catch. That's the 8th wicket down.
Yeah, it's a really simple catch in the end. He just has to cover a bit of ground and watch it all the way. La for the 10th.
And Ali's been hit pretty hard, and that's going to carry... No, it doesn't carry the rope. I think it's a 4. Had a lot of pepper on it. Well, that's been under-edged, and it's going to go flying away for another boundary. That's good for Zero United. That's gone aerial, and it's a lot of ground to cover for the fielder running in. He doesn't get there in time, and that is another boundary. Bandari on a heater. What can he do with the last ball coming up? collects it, a bit of an edge, is going to skew out towards the mid wicket for just a single, and they're going to end up on 73 for 8 after their 10, similar to the previous one.
Yeah, they tried to come back for the second, but I think it's going to be 73 for 9 in the end, just with the run out. So yeah, it's going to be pretty tricky in the end, but credit to them. I mean, they really have they opened the floodgates in that last sort of 10 deliveries. Really, you can see they were trying to go, but yeah, it was never really on. So it will end up being 73 for 9 off their 10 overs.
Totally agreed. And there he goes.
You.
And that answers the win. Belly. Oh, he's been knocked over, top of off stump, rocks back. He took a step out to the offside, just trying to line himself, get a bit comfortable on the crease. Instead, he's come undone, and that is a mighty body blow to MTD. Delivered by Zero United. Bebek Durai with the breakthrough. That is massive. And he's doing well here in this second over for Zero United, who are defending a small total. That is his second wicket. Well, he is not just on a good over, he's on a brilliant over. He picks up his second, and that is the end of Abbasi, who doesn't bother the scorers. He goes for a derrick. And he's clipped very nicely, straight to the fielder. Oh my goodness. That is 2 in 2. Nazir goes for a golden. It's 3 down. MTD collapsing. Unbelievable scenes.
Ah, this is poor. This is really poor from MTD, and it looks as if they're going to make an absolute...
Gurung back through to bowl. That's gone up in the air, and that is going to be a big 6. A big Maximo. Picks it up clean as a whistle. Hits it uppishly, and it goes over the head of the infield, and that's going to go to the boundary for 4 runs. A well-needed boundary again.
Yeah, I know that that'll be quite interesting, and I know that there'll be a lot of stuff on social media. Hit well into the leg side.
That's a lovely shot. That's going to carry for a Maximo. Big hit there. Patel leading the way, taking MTD out of danger ever so slowly, but indeed he's dragging them out of danger. Salt and Pepper, that's their biggest hit. Push it.
Yeah.
They've got to have that play on words, right?
Yeah, it has to be.
That's a lovely shot. Sorry, Charles. That is a lovely shot. Maybe they need something special from him. Don't save him too late. That's nice. It's been cut down into extra cover for a boundary. Eludes the fielders. 4 runs. Yeah. That's a hit down the ground, and that's going to go all the way, and that is 6 runs. Big smash down the ground. Well... And that's another super strike. There's a chance here for the catch. Taken, well taken above his eyes. That's a really good take there. That is the man, Bibek. And I wouldn't be surprised if his skipper gets over to him and says, you know what, as a reward for that catch, you're bowling the next over. I bet that's the conversation. And Kaki picks up a wicket in his first over, but he has gone for 10. Oh, it's short. And it's tipped around the corner. And that's actually a really good... Well, it was a look-away hook shot. Serious for you guys in just a second after this delivery. That's been swiped across the line, and that's going to be a really good swipe across the line for 6 runs. Big Maximo that. And the pressure is completely off MTD now. He's on 34 not out.
Hindsight's 2020.
Yeah. Well, he is playing a great game, but once again, I have put the mockers on him by giving him praise. The filthy commentator curse strikes yet again as Patel departs towards the end of the innings for an exceptional 34 runs. Off 15 deliveries. Apologies to Mr. Patel for that. Kaki might get him here. And that is going to be a caught and bowled. And that's the reverse of the commentator's curse, and that also rhymes, so I feel pretty happy about that. Kaki does indeed pick up a second wicket at caught and bowled. Sam Aquilina, who does struggle outside the off, has proved us right yet again. Oh, he certainly does. There's a bit of a race on. Buwan, he needs to stride a bit faster than that. He's not going to, and that goes for 4 as it is. He's bowling now. That's been tucked around the corner.
That should be, yeah.
That should be the game. They should run for 2. It should be a comfortable 2. It is a comfortable 2. That is the game. MTD do chase down the target of 74, and they do it in 8.1 overs, and they get a 4-wicket win over Zero United, who were gallant there for a point. Thanks very much to Bibek's first over where he picked up 3 wickets and turned the game on its head. But the result is now in the tin.